talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to ride with Amora, spilling all the tea. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Like and subscribe. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Hey. Oh, let me move this banner. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hello. Please hit that thumbs up for me, please, on your way in. Your girl Amora has something to say, okay? First, big shout out to my members. I see y'all in here deep. I see y'all are in here deep. Somebody said, do we have a Quora update? Quora, we're going to talk about Quora at 7 o'clock, okay? We're talking about Quora at 7. This is a live that is outside of Quora, okay? We will be speaking on Quora at 7, which is in 2 hours, well, about 2 hours and 20 minutes from now, okay? So, hey, good people. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday so far. So much has hit the internet. Oh, Lord, I don't even know where to start, honey. We got to break a lot of stuff down. But y'all know I want to start with Brianna's first, okay? Since I woke up, that was the first thing that you guys slapped in my face, okay? My disclaimer is going across the bottom. Basically, it says, anything that I say out of my mouth is based on my opinion and my opinion only, okay? All right, hold on. Let me drink some water. All right, so listen. Let me say this. I've seen what is going on with Brianna and Joniel. Somebody said there's no sound. Can you guys hear me? Somebody said there's no sound. All right, hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hold on. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Somebody just texted me and said there is no sound. She said no sound. Take it off of mute. Everyone else is hearing me. Why she said there's no sound? There's other people saying they hear me. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. All right, so listen. I woke up this morning, not this morning. Y'all know I sleep late, child. Y'all know I sleep late. But I woke up my morning, afternoon for you guys, to a bunch of people inboxing me, telling me what's going on with Brianna and Joniel. Okay, she said, how do I become a member? If I have any moderators in here, can you please drop my membership link? And thank you so much, Stephanie. So listen, this is what I have to say about that, okay? At the end of the day, I am a woman, okay? And my heart will always lean toward the woman. It will always lean toward a woman unless they did something just absolutely, totally gross, right? So at the end of the day, I am a woman. So let me put that out there first. Do I feel bad about what Brianna is going through? Absolutely. I do, right? Because as a woman, when I see another woman in pain and going through something like this, it hurts, right? You know, it bothers me, right? But what I won't do is pretend like this was some shock and surprise and Brianna did not know, okay? She knew what type of guy she was dealing with. I don't even know how to say it. Tons of evidence, tons of evidence of what type of guy she was dealing with. Now, I'm not out here to point fingers or to poke fun. Let me say it like that. I'm not out here to poke fun at Brianna, right? Because you know the people that do not like her would do that, okay? You know they will go hard on poking fun at her. But what I am going to say is, and this is not just to Brianna, but this is to all women, right? We can't sit back and ignore the signs and ignore, right? The multiple signs given, you can't ignore them, push them under the rug, and think things are going to be better in the morning. You can't. I don't know how many times I could say this to women. You can't do that. If you've seen multiple. I'm not saying one, I'm saying multiple times a man shows who he really is, right? You can't sit there and be like, oh, it's going to get better. Oh, tomorrow's another day. Oh, I'm going to keep praying for him. Listen, pray for him and throw him the deuces at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to say, you know what, brother? I'm going to pray for you. And you have to throw the deuces, ladies, okay? You can't just sit there and think that you can fix everything, okay? You can't, right? Somebody say, I used to be a Brianna. We all were. We all were a Brianna. I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of us were Brianna. Now, I'm not gonna sit there and say I sat there and put up with anything, because I didn't. When I saw signs, I said something. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say I left right away, but I didn't put a whole lot of years into BS, right? I don't know, maybe because, I don't know. I was the youngest girl, so it's 6 of us. So I seen my sisters go through things, so it didn't take me long for me to recognize I don't want to be in that type of relationship. Now, again, this is not to poke fun at Brianna, because Brianna is pregnant, okay? She's a woman. She has feelings and she is hurting, right? So I would say, everybody pray for her healing, pray for her heart, pray for her understanding, right? But I want to further tell you guys, right? You can't say, I know he ain't shit, and stay with him. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't know that you got a piece of shit dude, and then you take up for him, and you coddle him, and you believe him. So going forward, ladies, if you're in this type of relationship, and I know I heard, somebody sent it to me, or somebody said, oh, you can't tell somebody to leave. You can advise them. Now, you can't make them leave. No, you cannot. But you can advise them. If a person you care about, you see hurting over and over and over and over, yes, it is not your job to just turn your cheek or turn your head. I do feel like it is your job to advise them. No, you can't make someone do anything. We can't, right? We cannot make anybody do anything, but you can advise them. From your own wisdom, your own experience, you can give them advice, right? Especially when you love them and you see that they are hurting. You hear that they are hurting. You can advise them. This is no good for you, okay? So, I pray for Brianna. I hope that she totally heals, because she deserves it, okay? 2 rough relationships, right? 2 nothing ass niggas. Let's just put it out there, okay? That has come into her life to use her, because that is what Jonell did. He used her, And shame on you, Jonell, But this live is not going to be about Jonell. People are like, oh, more drag him. I don't even know if I'm in that headspace, because, it's so much I can say about Jonell. It's so much but I don't want to today, okay? So I'm going to have to sit on that and ponder on that. But I will say that I ain't going to say always, but once I did find out some things, I thought it was a piece of shit, and I couldn't in my right conscience promote him the way I saw other people do. I couldn't fake it and pretend that he was this magical on the horse, riding in on a white horse type of guy. And I know you got some of y'all, I ain't gonna say all y'all, but some of y'all was like, oh, moron, you don't know. And unless Brianna that said something, it's wrong for you to say anything. And I'm just like, I didn't even fuss back at y'all or anything, because y'all don't know. Y'all can't sit there and say that. But I let you say it, because everybody have opinion and everybody can say whatever they want to say, right? But I couldn't pretend that he was this amazing man when I knew he wasn't, okay? Now, Brianna is 32 years old. The best thing that we can do for her is pray, extend our hands to her, and hope that you know, she heals quickly because she do have 2 children on the way, and she already has her 4 kids at home. She's going to need a lot of support. Okay. What I mean by that is emotional support. She's going to need support because she's about to be a mom with 6 kids, right? You know, and to poke fun at her is not the way. That's not a real woman. That's not what real women do. Okay. It's not to poke fun at her, right? However, hey, you guys, please hit that thumbs up button for me, please. However, she's 32 years old. My son is 33. At some point in our lives as older women, we can't just sit there and just say, oh, poor you. No! Get in those comments and speak life into her. Baby girl, you deserve better. Baby girl, heal within. Baby girl, build some confidence and self-esteem because she needs it. Brianna needs to know that she needs to love herself, okay? She needs to love herself. Brianna can be an amazing woman, right? But if she doesn't know that it takes loving her in order for someone else to love her, she has to do that. And to love yourself, you have to know yourself, right? Know your weaknesses, know your shortcomings, know your shortfalls. Get to know you. It's not about jumping back into another relationship, okay? Right? So we need to encourage her, but at the same time, coddling and wanting to blame it all on a man is just not the answer. Okay? It's not. My own daughter, I love my daughter, right, to death. I love my kids. I wouldn't sit here and just pat my daughter on the shoulder and say, it's going to be okay. I wouldn't do that. I would say, baby, love you within. You saw what type of guy you was dealing with, right? I would say that to her. And the reason being is because she did, right? I would speak life into her and let her know you have to love you. Because if not, guess what's going to happen? She would end right back in another relationship like that. Know your worth for real. Like, don't talk about it, but be about it, right? It's so much more I can say on that, but I will say this. As older women, right? As us 50-something-year-olds, the 30-something-year-olds may not understand what I'm saying right now, but us 50-something-year-olds and us late 40-something-year-olds, you know what time it is, right? If you keep coddling someone, right, like they coddle the truth, right, a person would never learn from their mistakes. If you just coddle, oh, I'm just going to coddle, oh, I'm just going to put a Band-Aid on it. No. Speak life, right? Brianna, you are worthy. Y'all know how to speak life into someone, right? You are worthy because she is. And like every woman is worthy of being treated good, kind, loving, right? But you have to know that you're worthy. You have to know it, okay? If you don't know it, and if you don't demand the treatment, the good treatment, right? Then who's going to treat you good? And let me tell you something. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. A man treats you the way you allow him to. If you keep going back, I don't care how many times a man begs. So what? But if you keep going back and 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 ignoring the bullshit a person putting you through, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to keep doing it, ladies. They're going to keep doing it, right? It comes a time when you have to say enough is enough. And I know everybody had that time. Enough is enough. But now I feel bad because I'm just like, she got 2 babies on the way, right? And this is the wrong time to exit a relationship. However, babies don't keep a man. And I know Jonelle, kept begging Bree and begging Bree and begging Bree. And Bree wants to see the good in people. She wants to feel that people can change overnight. And I'm just here to say, They don't. Abusive people don't just change like that. Narcissistic people don't just change like that, okay? Jonelle used Brianna, right, for her large platform because be honest, let's just be honest for a second, right? How many of us knew who Jonelle was? Huh? How many of us? I didn't know who he was. Even when I bought this shirt, I supported him, and I put it on thinking that people was gonna be like, "Oh, you got on a Wu-Tang Clan or whatever shirt." No one never said anything about the damn shirt. No one. No one. Now, I'm not saying that the show wasn't an awesome show or anything like that. But what I am saying is he wasn't that known, okay? And we, as Brianna supporters, we lifted Jonelle up because he was with Brianna. Did we not? Did we not? We lifted him up when he was with Rihanna, or because he was with Rihanna. So the fact that he came in and used her, right, and her children for, a platform, likes, comments, views, and stuff like that, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, and that's what he did. And that's why I couldn't follow him. That's why I had to unsubscribe and stop promoting him like he's some wonderful person because I knew what it was. He used her. He really did use her. He used her. When his page was getting kind of dry, what would he do? Post Brianna, post him out with the kids. Let's just be honest. He did use her, right? But again, I don't know. I know today is not my day to speak solely on Jonelle, right? But what I will say is, the only thing that we could do right now is pray for Brianna, but also speak life into her. Don't just pat her on the head. Don't just coddle her. Don't just offer a hug. Offer a hug and whisper something in her ear, right? Whisper something from your experience in her ear. Because yes, she absolutely needs it right now, yeah. I don't like it because I read something where Brianna said that he would post things on purpose for people to go in on her. He did do that, and I saw it. Anyway, if I keep talking, I'm gonna end up going off on Jonelle, but I don't want this live to be that. I want this live to say, as a woman, my heart goes out for her, but just giving her a hug, a virtual hug, is not good enough, okay? A virtual hug is not going to help because a virtual hug is going to, is not going to teach her anything, okay? Self-love, like knowing who you are and loving yourself, that is what's going to help her, right? Encouraging her to, love herself. Make boundaries and stay within her boundaries. That's what's going to help her, right? We can sit here and pat somebody on the back all day long, but it ain't gonna do shit, right? It's just not gonna do shit, okay? So again, please, for those that care, I know, there's some in here that probably don't give a damn and probably laughing at her pain, but hey, we've all had that day. We can't sit here and say that we have not experienced some type of pain, whether it's in a relationship or in our family life, right? We all know what pain feels like. And pain don't feel good. It does not feel good. And I just have to say this. I knew that this day will come, and I knew that she would come to the internet with it. I knew that. I knew it. How did I know? Well, because I just know. Because I just know. I know. Firsthand, I know. So anyway, I'm not here to just send a virtual hug. I just don't think that's good enough, right? I'm sending prayers right now because I don't have access to Brianna whatsoever anymore, okay? Y'all know that ended. However, if she's listening to this live, love yourself, baby girl. You deserve it. You are worthy of it, just like any other woman is worthy of, loving. But I would really, really love yourself. You are, and God gonna be right there beside her. He's not gonna let her down. Okay, absolutely. Not gonna let her down. You know, he's gonna be right there beside her. Her support is gonna be right there beside her, you know, and stuff like that, right? So anyway, God ain't gonna let us just weep by ourselves. He gonna weep with us. When our hearts hurt, God hearts hurt. That's what I was always told by my granny. When our hearts hurt, God hearts hurt. When we cry, God cry. Okay. So I just say that I do believe that somebody had told me that she was in counseling. Actually said that they both was in counseling. I don't know if they both are or not, but I knew Brianna was at one time. I just prayed that she continued to go to counseling because counseling helped me. Counseling helped me become the confident person that I am today. Because I wasn't always confident either, you guys. I didn't. I remember sitting on the couch wondering, you know, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And you know what? It wasn't nothing wrong with me. It's just that I didn't love myself the way that I should have. Okay. But anyway, God is a healer. Somebody just posted that, and you are right. God is a healer, and she too will be healed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. All right. I'm not gonna sit here and bash Bree because we've all been there. We've all wore those shoes before. But yeah, another day for Jonelle though. Another day for Jonelle. Another day, okay? Another day, right? But let's talk about something else right quick. Any questions? Let me read some of y'all comments and then I will go into another topic because the internet's just been busy today, hasn't it? It says Romans 15:12 says, rejoice with them that do rejoice and weep with them that weep. So people thinking this is funny, woe are you. Right. It's not funny. It's not funny. As a woman shouldn't laugh. And the reason being is because they know that they've been through something like this too. You know, some of these women, they're going through it now. Like, let me just pause on that because I know some people that don't like her that is going through an abusive relationship right now, right? But they wouldn't want somebody to come out and pick at them. However, let me just keep reading. She said, I feel sorry for those men because God don't play about his chosen ones. Just mark my word. Right. I agree. Talk with 2K, especially if she does take him back. You can't keep putting people out there bad to the public and still want them. I agree with 2K. Huh? Okay. I don't know what that means. But Amor, I know how you handled this. You are the GOAT. Oh, thank you, Carla. Listen, I don't need no pats on the back or anything like that, but I couldn't in good conscience. I'm a different type of person, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this, and I don't want to make this live about me, but I'm a different type of person when it comes to pretending. I can pretend only but so long, okay? Hold on. Oh, okay. Wow. Somebody just sent something to me. Oh, okay. I won't read who it's from, but somebody just texted me and said, what you just said hit home. I'm signing up for therapy counseling. I too feel empty and not enough. Some folks look at me like I may have it all, but sometimes secretly struggling about my confidence. Oh, wow. Praying for you, and I will talk to you offline, okay? Somebody just sent that to me. I think that's so sweet. But what was I about to say? That threw me off a little bit. I think I was talking about it's some people that are currently going through this. We've all been, that's what I was saying. This is not for me to pat myself on the back, but it's hard for me to just pretend, right? I could pretend for so long, right? And then after that, I can't. I have to throw the towel in because being fake is just not me. I can't, if I don't like you, I can't pretend like I like you. With me, I either rock with you or I don't. Okay? I can't be that, let me continue to just pretend like this ain't it. You understand what I'm saying? He said, block 2K. He still owes Amor an apology. Where is 2K? He must have blocked me because I don't see him in the comments. He must have me blocked. it says, if some of us had social media at 30, we would be real embarrassed. Woo! Vanessa, girl, you just said a word. I'm one of them. Okay, I am one of them. If some of, she said, listen, y'all, if some of us, right? If some of us had, if social media was out long time ago, we would be real embarrassed. Okay, and we would have outed our information on social media. Raise your hand if you would have been one, because I know I would have. I know for a fact my last divorce, if social media was out here, I would have outed my relationship on social media. Okay, right? So tell me, if social media was out 20 years ago, would you be embarrassed? Because would you have outed your shit on social media? You know, and my thing is this. Is she wrong to out her relationship on social media? I'm not going to say she's wrong. If you built the nigga up on social media, you need to let people know how he really is on social media. That's how I look at it, right? Because she built him up. And that's another thing we need to stop doing, right? We need to stop building these no good ass mofos up, okay? We do that, why? Right? We do it, why? We build them up, why? Because we want them to change. We want them to see the good in them. We be building up some sorry jokers, honey. How many sorry jokers can you build up? Huh? We build up these sorry jokers, these users, these BANs. We build them up, right? Because we want them to see good in themselves. We call them king and all type of stuff. And then what do? They treat us like shit. Then they go off and people think that they really are kings. They actually call them that, you know? Oh, king, you're such a wonderful person. We lie to the internet and say, oh, he's a good father. He's a good man. He loved my kids. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. Knowing all along is not true. And then what happens? Other people think that shit is true. You hear me? So listen, I'm just, oh my God, this is crazy. He said he just felt she was emotional due to her being pregnant and may need to get off of Facebook. I did agree with that, but I had no idea he was behind the scenes talking about her. Who are we talking about, y'all? Who are we talking about? She said, well, thankfully I still have an amazing God sent friends who have become family. Yeah, your friends have to be real with you now. Of course, you can't make anybody do anything, but you can't be afraid to tell them, you know what I mean? Give them some advice. You can't be afraid. I can't do that. Then the best thing for me to do is not be your friend if I can't be honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? If, you know, I just feel like if I'm your friend and if I hear your cries, and, you know, I listen, if I can listen to your cries, I can give you advice and build you up and tell you deserve better, right? That you deserve better. I can't sit there and be like, oh, I can't say anything because if I do, she's not going to want to be my friend no more and shit like that. That's just not me. And I'm not here to be trying to throw no blows or anything because those days are over. But at the same time, like, I just feel like it's your job as a friend. You don't have to make somebody do anything because you can't. But it is your job as a friend to just, you know, some gentle advice. Baby girl, you deserve better. Like, no, you don't know. I don't give a damn what social media has to say. Fuck social media at this point. And that's another thing. Everybody out here living for social media. Stop. Fuck what social media have to say. They're gonna call your names no matter what. You could be doing hella good, y'all. I'm talking about your relationship can be 10 out of 10. Okay? 20 out of 20. 25 out of 20. Your relationship can be Top Gun and people still gonna talk about it. You can be the finest, beautiful thing ever and people still gonna talk about you. You can be the most smart, most intelligent person ever and people still gonna talk about you. They are. It doesn't matter. Social media gonna talk no matter what. Okay, no matter what, right? But the thing about it is, if you care so much about what social media is going to say that you're willing to build a nothing ass nigga up, right? To make social media think that you got something good, hell to the no. hell to the no, right? Social media got people fooled, boy. You don't have to live for social media. Seriously. Too many people are living for social media. Men and women. Not just women, you guys. There are men living for social media too. They hurting inside. They lost their family. They forfeited their family and shit like that. But they have to pretend, right? Pretend to social media. Got a whole bunch of people thinking one way when you know what it really is behind the scenes, okay? What it really is. We sat here and watched a relationship, a marriage. It wasn't no just, it was a whole marriage fail because of social media. Why? Because they wanted to please social media, right? We seen a whole marriage fail right here before our eyes because of they wanting to please social media, okay? Let's just be honest. And it ain't, you know, and it's funny that the people that don't like Bree, right, is over there. Oh, she got her karma. She got her karma. I wonder if they're going to go live and talk about Robert getting his karma, right? Is Robert getting his karma? Because they both hurting, you guys. They both are hurting. Robert and Brianna are both hurting. They both left the relationship, right? And let social media get in their heads. And what do they want to do? Now, I have to give Brianna some credit, right? Because Brianna apologized to Robert on social media and she wanted her marriage back and he made a mockery of it, right? He literally wanted to embarrass her in front of millions of people, knowing all along that he wanted his family. But he wanted to look like top dog, top gun, top whatever the hell, right? Now he's hurting and she's hurting. Now, I'm not sitting here saying they want each other back or they're going to get with each other back. I do believe that Robert misses his family, right? But this ain't about Robert. I am going to talk about Robert later, but not right now. I do believe he wants his family. However, I believe that, you know, Brianna has moved on, fell in love with someone else, and she fell in love with a user. She fell in love with a user. And I do remember Brianna wanting to leave him a long time ago, but I remember her telling me, I don't want another public failed relationship, right? I'm here to tell y'all, don't stay with a man just because you don't want someone to laugh at you about it. Sometimes, my daddy used to tell me, cut your losses. Sometimes we have to cut our losses and move on. I believe that if Bree would have cut her losses early on, she wouldn't be as hurt, as in much pain. But nevertheless, everybody have their time. Everybody has to say that, you know, it has to hit you. The light has to come on. You have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. I do believe that this is it for them, right? But we don't know. But I believe her heart is broken enough for her to come out and speak on it the way she did today. I wish her nothing but the best. I wish her healing. Everybody put prayer hands in the comments for me for a minute. I wish Brianna nothing but healing, understanding, moving forward, love you, get to know you, set boundaries, and stay within those boundaries, okay? She too will get through this. Brianna needs to heal. Brianna just came out of a toxic marriage, okay, where she picked up some awful traits in that marriage, okay? And it spilled over into this relationship. Now, you know, I heard somebody say, oh, Brianna was the bad person in the relationship. I'm not going to say she was the bad person. She was a toxic person that got into a relationship with a user, okay, and an abuser, right? A man that don't know how to talk to a woman, right? A man that call a woman out of their names. That's a John L for you, right? You know, when I first heard, when she told me he called her a bitch, I told her to leave because if a man speaks to you in that manner, he's a no good ass, he's a BAN, okay? I'm here to say this today. If a man is calling you a bitch, you need to leave, period. Because guess what? That means he doesn't respect you, he don't love you, and if he's doing it now, it's going to get worse down the line, okay? No man should be calling a woman that they love a bitch, period. And that is what John L. did. But that's just one of the things that he did. His mouth is reckless. He's a piece of shit, okay? He is a piece of shit. Calling a woman out of her name, and he using her, right? You need her. Oh, please let me stop before I get into Jonelle. See, I got to do a different live for Jonelle. And that's if I want to. You hear me? Because, you know, I keep wanting to, but I know I'll be on here for about 4, 5, 6 hours going in on him, okay? I will be on this live all day going in on Jonelle, all right? But I'm here to tell any woman that can hear my voice today, if a man is disrespecting you verbally out of his mouth, right? Don't stay. Don't put up with it. Name calling is off the line with my husband and I. We took it off the table. Now, I was the one that was name calling. My husband ain't never called me no bitch, ever, ever, ever. And we've been together for 16 plus years. And he has never called me a bitch. Never. Never. Now, I didn't call him some things. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't call him some things. But we had to go through counseling ourselves. And guess what? That was one of the things that he said, no name calling. We're not doing that. We are not doing that, because he even told me, he said, baby, let's not go there. Because if I call you a name, you will never let me live past it, right? Because it will hurt your feelings. So don't do it to me. So I had to say, well, damn, what name you want to call me? Because goddamn, but guess what? It made me realize, if I can't take it, then why am I going to dish it, right? If he told me I wouldn't be able to move past it, then why would I do it to him? So name calling is off the table, right? If your man is calling you a bitch, right, that means he is disrespectful. Disrespectful, okay? So with that said, don't be with a man that can disrespect you, okay? Especially when you 10 toes down for them, okay? Show them the door. Shoot them a bird and keep it moving, all right? Move, step, throw deuces and leave. Sometimes we got to know how to leave, women. Women leave too, right? Don't y'all? Stop being afraid to leave, right? Stay with the good ones and leave the damn bad ones. Stop. Okay? Woo, child. Anyway, now I got something else to talk about, right? It's, you know, with this going on, right? It's laughable that Lupac, yes, I'm going there. Lupac just holding up, she's holding alive now, or she was, right? Hey, Queen Fee. Hey, girl. She said, what I missed? Girl, a lot. I'm talking about Jonelle. We're not really talking about Jonelle. I ain't know him yet. But I'm talking about Bree, and we praying for Bree. Praying for Bree, praying for her healing. We're going to continue to lift her up and all that stuff or whatever, because I believe that she really, really needs it right now. But let's talk about Lupac, honey. I'm changing the page, right? Lupac has the audacity, after all the shit that she's done that has came out over the last, I don't know, days or so, right? She has the audacity to hold alive now and talk about Bree shit. No, rewind that shit back. Lupac, you got the nerves to want to talk about Bree shit. And Lupac. Now listen, when I woke up, I had not heard her saying that Toya and Dawn drive egg. I hadn't heard that video. I didn't know what people were talking about in my inbox. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? They was like, oh, she went in on Dawn and Toya again. And I said, what? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? So I had to go over to Ashley Chat's page, okay? Now, I'm going to pull it up because I want y'all to hear what one of Robert's LaTruth biggest supporters, right? His biggest supporter, supposed to be his biggest supporter on YouTube, right? Hold on. Robert's biggest supporter on YouTube caught talking bad about the siblings, okay? Now, they are two different entities. We know that, right? And I really didn't think from the beginning that they should have had the same protection. Who am I looking for? Ashley Chats right here. I always felt from the beginning that they should not have had the same support because they are different, right? If they're supporting Robert coming out about trying to say that he didn't abuse Brianna, which he did, but nevertheless, I I didn't think they should have the same covering, but they did. Excuse me, they covered the whole family. Let me put it up here right quick. They covered the whole family in the public's eye, right? The public. But yet, behind the scenes, let me tell you what they really felt. Here we go. Let's listen to Ashley Chat's recording of Lupac. Hold on.
I'm watching her live now. I'll be so ashamed. You know what?
Now she's talking about LaToya, which is Robert's baby sister, and Dawn. Okay, listen, take a listen.
What I noticed too, anytime she get online begging and a mother's job is never done and how hard it is for a mother, OB ain't never nowhere to be found. He ain't nowhere around. Like, girl, you leaving out the fact that you a mother that's married. You have a husband. This shit is embarrassing as fuck. And not just that, when she failed to realize that when they do shit like that, they make LaTru and Kevin them look bad. Because LaTru and Kevin is well off. They more well off than Toya and Dawn. You know, they put their work in. But they don't realize they make them look bad, because when you get online, dry fucking begging, it's enough. If it wouldn't be for LaTru, they wouldn't have those platforms. Like, he paved the way for y'all. All y'all, he shared his shit all the fucking time. His story on his page, Toya and Dawn. All they gotta do is put the fucking work in. Go live, give content. Like, but the fact that they do this shit, they dry beg, it makes LaTru, and mainly LaTru, it make him look bad, because people be like, well, your brother well off, why he can't help you? And then she gotta explain, well, you know, that's my kids, I had them. It's not my brother's job to give me money every time I need something. Or, bitch, you got a whole fucking husband. The truth should never be mentioned when Toya having financial issues, because the fact that you can have a whole habit, which is smoking weed online every fucking day, it speaks volumes. When you can have a habit like that, you and your husband, you should never not be able to afford nothing, especially when it comes to your kids. You ain't just finding out your daughter need this medicine that the insurance don't cover, allegedly. Wow. You've been knowing that shit. So that's money that should be saved, period. And why are you live while you at the hospital anyways? Some stuff should be left off the fucking camera. And they wonder why they get the criticism that they fucking get and the backlash. You already beefing with bitches all over the internet. You giving them a reason to talk about your ass. Like, not everything is meant for the camera. You can share certain moments even when you a vlogger, but like when you at the hospital with your kids, we know it's obvious you looking for money and sympathy, period. And you can say you're not, but you definitely are. You up there filling out fucking medical papers for your kids while you on live. Like, who the fuck does that?
See, now listen. I see a few people in the comments saying, well, she didn't lie. You're right, she didn't lie. Those are the same things that we say, right? But, hold on. But we are not supporters of Toya and Dawn. So this is what I fault Lupac at, right? She's supposed to be a supporter, right, of them in their face, but yet she's talking bad about them behind their back, right? Not only that, I didn't get a chance to listen to all of Dawn's and Toya's live this morning. I didn't hear all of it. I only heard little snippets of it, right? Little clips here and there. But one of the things that I will agree, y'all, child, I'm agreeing with Dawn on something. One of the things that I will agree with Dawn on is, let me tell you how Lupac did. And this is what I tried to tell Left Eye, but she didn't want to listen, right? Lupac would go and steal content from other content creators, right? She'll sit in their lives. She'll say, hey, sis, just showing some love. I'm here. Hey, sis, right? And everybody in the comments, hey, Lupac, right? Right? Because she wanted to act like she was, you know, that's her way of supporting, by just getting in the comments saying, hey, sis, right? But yet she would listen to what they have to say, steal what it is that they're saying, and take it back to her platform. She did it to Sweet Mom. Remember? She did it to, y'all know I call Sweet Mom Left Eye. That's Left Eye. Y'all don't know who Left Eye is, it's Sweet Mom. They did it to Left Eye, right? She would listen to what Left Eye had to say. And that's why I try to tell Left Eye, they using you, right? They sitting up here using you for content. You go and do all this research and whatnot. And then what they do, come behind you and steal your shit and take it to their platform. But she took whatever, child. Anyway, I'm done with Left Eye until she got something else to say to me, and then I'm going to pull her ass on the floor. But anyway, like I said, that's what Lupac did. Lupac will go over to Toya and Dawn's live, get all the receipts, right? And then run her little wide back, silverback ass over to her platform and do what? And talk about it on her platform. Lupac is low down and dirty. I'm just going to put it on out there. She low down and dirty. She talked about these people behind their back, but she used them in their face. And to be honest with you, I don't see how anybody is still supporting her because she low down and dirty. She left Eye saying, I'm done with the LaTruth story. I'm just going to focus on baking. I'm going to turn my channel into a cookie baking channel. No, she knows she wasn't getting no views baking cookies. So she said, well, let me take over Left Eye's spot, right? And let me put out everything that I learned on Left Eye panel and let me apply it over here on my panel. What did we tell y'all earlier? Me and Bree told y'all a long time ago that Lupac wanted to be the queen of this shit. Lupac wanted she wanted to be the one that end all of this. She wanted to be the one that, oh, I know everything. I know the source. I am the source of the saga. That's why Lupac did a 15 vindication videos. You understand what I'm saying? The final finale, how many final finales do you have? And let me tell y'all something about that shit show they had the other day when she had all them people up on her panel. What they didn't know, she invited them behind the scenes to come on her panel. She made money, right, off of having people come up there and coddle her. They held her hand. Y'all heard the fake preacher get up there and was talking all type of bullshit and praising them like they were doing such a great thing. Did y'all see the preacher, right, that fake preacher lady? Did y'all hear her comment on the bullshit that she did? I think she said something like, it's okay, it's Amora's fault. It's all right, Lupac, it's Amora's fault. And Ashley, and God's gonna come down and bring the wrath upon Amora and Ashley, right? She did not call Lupac out for what Lupac did. Why? Because she's a fake ass preacher. I said it here on Talk About It with Amora, okay? And if anybody don't believe me, just watch. She is a fake ass preacher. She knew Lupac had just spoken against the family, and what she do? She turned all her aggression against me. Why? Because she sent me a cease and desist, and I ripped that bitch up, okay? That's why. And I didn't take the shit down that she asked me to take down. Her lying. I called it lying. When you catch people in lies, they don't like it, okay? They don't like it at all. That's why Upper released the voice recording that I called her, okay? And let me just say something right quick, because a couple of y'all got in my inbox and said, how can you lay in bed with a snake or whatever? I never laid in the bed with Upper. I called Upper to tell her, basically, run your platform professionally, okay? You running your platform, talk about whatever you want to talk about, don't mean you got to go back and forth with content creators. I tried to give that little girl some wisdom, right? For all of us to elevate. We all content creators. We all bloggers. Let's act like bloggers. We ain't got to throw jabs at each other to blog about whatever it is we want to blog about, okay? So she didn't receive it. Oh, well, too sad, too bad, okay? Never wanted to jail with her. We ain't the same. She's a liar. That girl said she put a whole lie out there that she has yet to take accountability for, saying that we said we wanted to murder her children. Who says that? Who put that type of shit on their kids? Upper, Brittany, that person, okay? The one with 3 baby daddies and ain't never been married. That one right there. Anyway, let's get back to Lupac. All these women's pathetic, if you ask me. But let's get back to Lupac and her shenanigans. Lupac had a shit show the other day when she called people up on her panel. Lupac literally got paid, had her cash app up there, nobody else's. She ain't put none of them other women that came up there to hold her hand. She ain't put their cash app out there. She put her cash app up there, right? She wanted to make sure she was taken care of on her platform. That chick went to her platform, did not really apologize or take no accountability, but sat there and let them coddle her and blame who? The bees. That's what she did. They said, it's the bees' fault. It's the bees' fault. If the bees wouldn't have done this, this wouldn't happen. If the bees would have done that, this would happen. That lady didn't take no accountability whatsoever. So now Dawn and Toya gets to their platform today, and even Kevin came out of hiding, honey. Kevin came out of hiding and said that Lupac, he is interested in hearing what she has to say. He said she needs to take some type of accountability. I'm interested to hear what she got to say. Well, she said what she said. She said what she said. She said your sister shouldn't be out here dry begging. She said your sister is shaped funny. She said, I don't know what she said about you, Kevin. Did she say anything about Kevin? Let me know in the comments if she said anything about Kevin, honey. I'm trying to keep up with so much stuff out here. But the audacity for her to try to talk about Bree's pain. Oh, I knew it was coming, which we did. And I think all of us did, right? We knew it was coming. If you didn't, I did, okay? But now she let me tell you the reason why she jumped online, because you know, Lupac didn't jump online right away when those recordings went out. She had to assess the situation. She's like, oh shit, let me see who still like me and who don't, okay? She didn't jump online right away. And not only that, when Retta called her ass out yesterday, what she do? She just put a post on her page, right? She put a post up saying, Ashley, I'm going to sue you. It's against the law for you to play my recordings. I heard through the grapevine, Ashley got a whole lot more money. I heard that Ashley has a whole lot more and Lupac knows it. So Lupac like, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to call my military officer dog and he's going to get your husband in trouble if you don't take my voice recordings off your page. I know somebody, he's a private first class. And he's coming after your husband, right? Huh? She's like, my family, we have a lawyer. We have an attorney. And my attorney is coming after you. Stop playing my recordings. This was meant in the private, right? She basically telling Ashley, I was pretending to like the family in the public. And I was hating on them behind the scenes. You wasn't supposed to tell nobody. That is exactly what she's saying to Ashley, right? But what did I say yesterday? How can she say that when she run her ass over to Dawn's page, Toya's page, steal all their information? See, this is what I didn't really like about that side. They regurgitated the same shit over and over and over. This panel said this, boom, same shit. This Amber, same shit. Amber saying the same shit as D, Royal D. Royal D saying the same thing as Lupac. Lupac saying the same thing as Sweet Mom. Sweet Mom saying the same thing as Harmony Church or Harmony Speaks or whatever. Then Harmony saying the same thing as Latte in the closet or whatever. Everybody saying the same shit. Then here go Joppy. Then, not Joppy, I'm sorry, Joppy. I ain't mean to say you. I meant, what's the other little man name? The short one? Short but shorty. What's his name? Lil Daryl. Then here come Lil Daryl. And then do Lil Daryl repeat everything they said and then say, and it's Amara's fault. She's an evil demon devil. It's her fault. Okay? That's what they did. They all regurgitated the same shit. But Lupac took her little trifling ass over to Dawn, sat there with her pen and pad, okay? And wrote down every note she could find to just waddle her little ass, right, over to her panel and say, I'm going live in 30 minutes, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss this. We having a cash out party tonight because I got some tea to spill. Girl, it's the same tea that you just got from Dawn Page. Did they not hear? But here's the thing, though. Let me tell y'all this. The supporters are the weakest link. And let me tell you why they're the weakest link. They literally went from panel to panel to panel, right? Channel to channel to channel, listening to the same shit. How many times did they want to hear, right, about a bloody finger? How many times did they want to hear what Jonelle did to Brianna? How many times did they want to hear all the same shit they was even listening to? Every single time it was the same stuff, right? Just a different tone of the voice, right? They were so caught up and so desperate to hear somebody dog Brianna that they would all go to the same panel to hear the same shit, okay? But for Lupac to sit there and run today to speak on Brianna when she didn't run to her panel to apologize to Retta, to apologize to Toya, to apologize to Dawn, to apologize to the family, right? No, she didn't run to her panel to do that. She just wrote a little note, honey. That's all she did. She just wrote a little note, huh? She just wrote a little note. She just said, I I just want to apologize to the family, and I hope the support. Actually, she didn't apologize to the family. I want to apologize to my supporters for anybody getting offended at what I said, because I really need y'all. In order for me to make any money, I need the supporters on my side. Understand that the family really ain't shit, but I need y'all to stay here and listen to me, okay? Because that's basically what Lupac is saying, okay? Lupac is basically saying, yes, I don't like the siblings at all, right? But I still want to make money, so I still need y'all support. So please forgive me and let's move on, okay? You hear me? She said Lupac made a live about what she said about Retta this morning, and then Retta made a live saying Lupac was lying about talking about her. Oh, wow. See, I ain't even seen it. Listen, I don't know everything that happened, okay? She apologized to Dawn and said why she said about Toya. She meant it in the moment. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, okay. She probably got that from me. Because you know what? I remember what I said yesterday? I said she should come out and just own that shit and say, I meant that shit. Even if I meant it for the moment, I meant that shit. I said that when yesterday, right? Oh, yeah, they be listening to me. Them little girls over there be listening to me. Them little girls, they really be listening to me. But it's good because if you said it, own it. That's exactly what I said, right? Own that shit. If nothing else, say you meant that shit, right? Right? But she didn't say that at first. Only thing she said is, if any of the supporters, if I offended any of y'all, please forgive me. Please don't leave me. I was just talking shit about everybody on my panel, but I ain't mean no harm. I still love Robert. I still put in hours and stealing shit from everybody else's page to bring it over to my panel to tell y'all the same shit that y'all already heard, okay? So I did that for y'all. So please forgive me. I love y'all and don't want y'all to leave. I had to put all this information after stealing it from this person's page and that person's page and this person's page and that person's page, okay? Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you, Lupac. Shame on you, Lupac. Now, let me tell you this. I wonder, is Lupac going to come out and talk about her relationship or her sister relationship? Because from her own admission, her sister is going through some type of abuse, right? Is she going to come out and lay her sister relationship and her business out on social media? Because she wanted Brianna to lay out, or wanted us to lay out Brianna and Jonelle's information before Brianna came out with it. But now that Brianna came out with it, you guys, we can't get mad if people talk about it, because guess what? Brianna put it out there for people to talk about. So don't be that person. Don't be that supporter. Don't be that much of a supporter to say, don't talk about Brianna's stuff. No, hell to the motherfucking no. This is the internet, okay? Don't be that supporter to say, oh, let Brianna come out and drop some tea on her page about how no good Jonelle is and how much she stood in the paint for him and he wasn't there for her. Don't be that supporter to say, mind your business and don't talk about it. Y'all mind your business. Mind your business. You don't talk about it. But other bloggers, it's their right to talk about it, okay? But I'm not saying that it's okay for them to poke fun at her as far as her feelings. But listen, if they want to talk about it, they can talk about it because it's out here on the internet. Can't nobody get mad. If somebody go release their fucking shit on the internet, then it should be talked about, period. Now, how did we know that Lupac and her sister, should I say Lupac's sister went through domestic violence? Well, because she said it on the internet. So now if you say something on the internet, everybody have a right to talk about it. Like Lupac lied, said that her trailer, her mobile home was on 4.5 acres. I think she read it wrong. Put in the chat, text me the amount. Somebody sent me the trailer, and it don't say it's sitting on. I'm not gonna show y'all the real trailer because they'll be whining over there crying and shit, talking about I blocked somebody, and ain't nobody going out to the country to break in her trailer. But let me see the real square footage because the damn show was not no 4 acres. Tell the truth or shame the devil. I don't think she know what 4 acres mean, but let me pull it up. It says it sits on, and she said 3,500 square feet. No, ma'am. Let's get that right. Because let me tell you the real. The trailer home that was verified as hers in Louisiana, I'm just going to say that. I ain't going to tell you the city, is 2,124 square feet. Yeah, we looked you up, Lupac. It is a trailer, though. It's 2,124 square feet. She said it was 35. Now, let me tell you the lot it sits on. It damn sure ain't no 4 acres. It is 0.32 acres. 0.32. 0.32 acres. It ain't even on a half an acre of land. So where the other 4.5 at? Because the house ain't sitting on it. It must be them trees back there that she owned that's not included in her with her house. Okay, it must be behind the forest that's behind her house. Okay, or that lake or pond or whatever that is behind her trailer. Okay, now voila, she the one came out here lying, saying she live in a 3,500 square feet, paid for, right, on a 4.5 acre land. Well, I'm here to tell you that trailer sits on a 0.32, and it was bought for, well, it's worth today. I don't know what she bought for it. I ain't gonna tell you what she paid for it, but it's worth today $128,000. Now, damn, all I got to say is that's a cheap ass trailer, $128,000. Okay, because I didn't even know you can spend. And then she said modular home. The description of this place is a mobile manufactured home. Is that what a modular home means? I guess a manufactured home may be a modular home. It might be the same thing. But it says mobile home. A mobile manufactured home is what it says. Okay. So she lied. It's not 3,500 square feet. It is 21. Let me go back to it. Just don't lie, child. Everybody be lying. Didn't I tell y'all everybody online be lying? Didn't I tell y'all that? 2124. 2124. Okay. So everybody be lying. Everybody be flexing for what? But they want to call out liars. Okay. Everybody be lying. Everybody be lying for the gram. Doing it for the gram. Child, please. This trailer, now listen, it's a house. She ain't homeless. But honey, let me be to tell you this. I do think that she could have bought this from Home Depot or Walmart or somewhere. Not Walmart, but Home Depot or Lowe's, okay? Because that's what it looked like. But I'm not going to put the real one up because I don't want nobody saying that somebody came out to her 0.32 acres of land. Not 3 acres, y'all. I said 0.32. 0.32, okay? Don't, that ain't even half an acre. All right? So her saying 4.5, she must have combined the whole neighborhood or something, or the whole trailer park or whatever, right? Because there's other trailers around her. So she must have been talking about the whole mobile home area, okay? Because she lied. But anyway, let's get back to her. Let's get back to the way she want to sweep shit up under the rug. She basically begging Ashley to take it down, right? But now let's get back to Ashley said, if you stop talking about me, move on, leave me alone, stop calling me monkeys and stuff, because that's what they're calling her. They're disrespecting her by calling her a monkey, which is very much derogatory, right? But she said, leave me alone. Stop bringing up my name and lies. But let me tell you who secretly don't like Lupac. Amber. Amber secretly don't like Lupac. Why? Because she keep picking with Ashley. Ashley said, Amber, leave me alone and I won't drop no more receipts. Amber said, F you, you monkey, F you, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? What? Ashley keep dropping receipts every single time. Now, I hope they keep talking about Ashley. Ashley, I'm sorry, but I hope they keep talking about you because I need to hear that other receipt that you got, girl. You hear me? I'm invested now, y'all. I'm invested. See, now, when I was trying to mind my own business, when I called Upper on the phone and told Upper, y'all, whatever you do on your panel is your business. Let me do what I do on my panel. Y'all do what y'all do on y'all panel. I'm not checking for y'all. Y'all don't have to check for me. I just wanted to be able to put Robert Lies out, but no, they kept checking for me, baby. Her, Amber, and Lil Darryl kept calling my name, kept calling my name, calling me a scammer and all other type of shit. Now I'm in their business, and now what they saying? Can Amora just mind her business? This has nothing to do with you. Why don't you just stick to what you was doing? You just all up in our business. This don't have nothing to do with you. Anna didn't have nothing to do with y'all, honey. Anna is the one that scammed me. But no, y'all was invested. So guess what? I'm invested, baby. I am invested. I need to know what else Lupac done said. Because Lupac sat over there high on her throne, thinking that she was untouchable, honey. thinking that she was the only one. Oh, I'm just minding my business over here. I'm just getting content and doing my content for my wedding. I'm just over here not being messy, right? She was over there acting like she wasn't being messy. Behind the scenes, she was dog walking the family, honey. Now, it might be some recordings where she's talking about Robert. Now, I don't know, but it just might be. All I'm saying is, Amber wants to hear it. You hear me? Amber wants to hear it because Amber keeps effing with Ashley. Now, Amber done said how many times, y'all? 1,920 times. I'm done with this saga. I'm finished with this saga. I don't want no parts of it. Leave me out of it. I'm done. But then what does she do? She can't stop. Listen, Amber is probably more addicted to this than anybody else, okay? She is the most addicted to this shit. You hear me? And the reason being is because she will say she's done. Won't nobody be saying shit. And what she do? She run over to somebody else's panel. She takes screenshots of their comments. She wobble her ass back over to her panel. And what does she do? Post that shit on her wall and start talking shit about it. Because that's what gets her the likes and the views. That's what she does. She run over to other people's panel. She snapshots and whatever the people said in the comments, and she come back over and call their name. Brittany, Latrice, Michelle, and Amy said this. And they said that. And they said this. And they said that. That is what she's doing. That she has kept shit going this entire time. People have wanted to throw the towel in. People have wanted to walk away from this. People have wanted to stop talking about Brianna and Robert. But Amber, no way. Amber done went from I support Robert to I don't support Robert to I ain't talking about Brianna to I'm back talking about Brianna to let's drag Jonelle. Let's drag Brianna and Jonelle. Let's drag Brianna, Jonelle, and the twins. Okay? Next year be like, let's drag this person, that person, and this person, right? She's addicted to the mess, period. Okay? She's addicted to it. Lil Dara is addicted to it. They can't let it go. Even the family not begging. Oh, just let it go. Just end it. Let's just end. You see now the siblings want to end it. Now they like, oh, let's end it. Let's end it. Let's end it. It wasn't looking good until the head queen over there, Lupa, been found out that she been drag walking the family. She been dogging the family out. Now all of a sudden everybody want everybody to throw towel in. I wonder how the supporters really feel, huh? But I'm glad I heard Dawn clear something up for Miss Lysandra, honey. Miss Lysandra, the 64-year-old over there that thinks she look better than everybody. She just spent about 15 years in jail and she's proud of it. And she thinks she look better than everybody. But I'm here to tell Lysandra, honey, I'm not going to call you UGLY because that wouldn't be a nice thing to say. But baby, you look like you went to jail. Okay, you look like you've been in jail. You look rough. Okay, so stop thinking that you look better than everybody because you look like you've been to jail. Okay, y'all know what people look like when they've been to jail. They look tired. They look woe out. They look drained. Okay, she looks like that. Okay, so stop saying you look better than everybody and you banging your body banging and this, that, and the other. No, only to you. Only to you. Okay, but I'm glad to hear Dawn put her in her place today and say no. Stop lying, Lysandra. The Robert side started all that doxing shit, and they did. And I've been trying to tell y'all, but nobody want to listen to me. Everybody want to sit here and say Bree supporters was this, that, and the third. No, baby, shot fired came from that side, and it was for months. For months. I said it then, and I'm saying it now. It was for months. That side over there is the one started all that bullshit before Team Bree was ever developed. So thank you, Dawn, for telling Lysandra that because Lysandra thinks she know every fucking thing, okay? I think Lysandra secretly wants to be Mrs. LaTrue, all right? I'm 64 years old and I look better than all y'all over there. No, you don't, Lysandra. You look like you spent time in jail, okay? Period. Now, Jesus. Lysandra wants to... her thing is Robert. That's it. Robert. She wants to paint Robert in the worst way. I heard Dawn said that Robert and Brianna wanted each other back. And what Lysandra say? That man don't want her. Lysandra, you don't know what the F you talking about. You need to sit down somewhere. Sit your ass down. Now, they always telling me I need to sit down. This lady is 64 years old and got a whole lot to say about somebody young enough to be her damn great-grandchild. Great-grandchild. Lysandra, sit your ass down. What is wrong with you? Seriously. You're 64 years old with a whole lot of shit to say. You don't know what you're talking about. They say when you go to prison, you fall behind. You don't really know what's going on when you get out. You be all lost in the sauce. Well, her ass is still in prison mentally because she is lost in the sauce. She think whatever Robert do is right. She can't even see that the man is hurting. That man over there fucking hurting. And y'all can't see it. Y'all can't say, oh, he over there, he loved, what's the damn girl name? Sage in the City. He loved her. Y'all so crazy. That man, he missed his family. Okay? That's why he took them damn photos and videos down to Bree. You know? Hold on, y'all. Let me take some water. Gotta get me some H2O inside of me, child. Hold on. Okay. So anyway, somebody said, how you feel, Raw Truth? I told Raw Truth yesterday she was wrong. I told her she was wrong. I don't even know why she thought she was right. She's wrong. She's absolutely wrong, you know? She said, I couldn't imagine being a 64-year-old messy boots. She is a messy boots in my baby Amora voice. Bruh, stop saying that. Exactly, right? Amora, she was the first person to jump on that panel. Damn, Robert don't want her. Lysandra is obsessed with Robert. She's absolutely obsessed with Robert. She is. Now, I do believe that Robert misses family. I'm not going to sit here and say he want her back because she ain't the same person she was when they left each other, right? When she left or whatever. So I'm not going to say Robert want her back, but what I will say is he missed his family. He fumbled. When I came out here and told y'all that wasn't the plan in the first place, Dawn know what it was. She know that was not the plan. A real divorce was never the plan. A real divorce, like for them to actually be divorced and leave each other alone. That was never the plan. Those stupid mofo supporters, and I do say stupid mofo, they made, in my opinion, I feel like they made it worse because they dragged Brianna to the point that all type of nasty, disgusting things to where even if Robert and Brianna did get back together, which I'm not advocating for that at all, and I don't think that Brianna would be that damn stupid, you know. I don't think so. She actually said she never would go back to him, but you never know what a person might do, so let me digress on that. But, however, they drugged her so bad that it would be very difficult if they even wanted to get back together, that people would, I think they would still drag Bree, right? And I think they would drag Bree and they would have to eventually start dragging him because he would come out and defend his wife. But I don't think that they're going to get back together because I don't think that that's something that Brianna wants to do. I don't think so at all. I do not think so at all. But I could be wrong, shit, right? But I don't think so. But to the supporters, this is to the Brianna haters, the so-called Robert supporters. Y'all were so wrong. You literally was so wrong. Y'all thought y'all knew what was really going on. Y'all thought y'all knew that Robert don't want her. That's why he filed for a divorce. Just because somebody filed for a divorce does not mean that they want a divorce. Especially now that social media is out here. He did that goofy shit for y'all asses. So now pat yourself on the back. Because he did that goofy shit for y'all asses. He wanted y'all to like, comment, and share his shit, and y'all still didn't do that. That man filed for divorce. He thought that was going to boost him up in the social media realm, and it didn't even happen. Yeah, he got 1 million views, but what it do for him? That joker out here begging for $1 on Cash App every night. Every night he doing some type of video where he is begging for Cash Apps. Y'all didn't help him. Y'all did not help him. How y'all help him? He went through with a divorce, right? He disrespected his wife on social media. She disrespected him too. They disrespected each other. But she apologized to him like 2 or 3 different times. He didn't accept it because of y'all. Because of y'all. Now he out here looking bad and sad. Now, and what's going on with Brianna and Jonelle right now? That doesn't make Robert look good. If that make Robert look good, then why Robert begging? See, let me tell you something. Robert actually should feel bad because Jonelle is getting the views. Jonelle is getting the comments. Jonelle is getting all that because he was still attached to Brianna, okay? He was still attached to Brianna. Now, I don't know if he would still be getting the views or not at this point. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, honey. I guess we'll have to wait and see because I do believe that some people will continue to support Jonelle. That's just how it goes, right? But Jonelle and Brianna's breakup, public breakup, does not make Robert look any better because if it did, right, he would not be begging for cash apps and shit. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, Robert will try to use this as content, right, to try to get his views up because why? He needs to mention Brianna's name in order to get traction on his page. So what Robert gonna do? Robert's gonna throw subliminals and shit like that or whatever to try to get action on his page because he know that him and Season ain't doing it. Him and Baby Amora, it gets more action, but it ain't hitting no million views or no shit like that, right? He know in order to get a million views again or whatever, he's going to have to talk about Brianna and her situation. If he doesn't mention Brianna's name, throw any type of subliminal at Brianna, his page is going to dry up and that man is going to be working at a Food Line somewhere. Or Food Lion, or Publix, or any of the other brands, okay? H&M, whatever store in the mall. He may have to go and get him a job in the mall. Chick-fil-A, Popeye, somewhere, okay? If he don't mention Bree's name, now he might up his begging, right? He might up his begging on let's do co-parenting content. So y'all brace yourself because somebody said I was lying about that. Somebody said that they never were gonna do family content. Well, that's a lie. That's a damn lie. Anyway, I'm a liar though, honey, child. I'm a liar. But don't be surprised if maybe a month or two down the line, honey. Honey, don't be surprised, but child, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say is don't be surprised. Don't be surprised on nothing. Don't be surprised on nothing. Okay? All right. And who face gonna be on the floor then? Who face gonna be on the floor? Lupac gonna be the first one. And then Lysandra, her face gonna be on the floor because she swear Robert just hate Brianna. Yeah, he hate that he can't have her. He hate that she didn't go along with the plan. He feels like she betrayed him, that she was supposed to pretend to be divorced to the public and shit and be coochie crunchy behind the scenes. Yeah, he hate that. Anyway, y'all, Lord Jesus, Father, honey, listen. He probably already throwing subliminal. Somebody fill me in. What did Amber say about Retta and why the big dogs got smoked for Bree, but none for Lupac? Upper, Harmony, Lexi, Latte, where y'all at for Rex? They're not there for Rex because they there for Lupac. They can't be there for both of them. They are there for Lupac. They are drinking Lupac's Kool-Aid, honey. Okay, because they probably feel the same way about the siblings too. They use those siblings. They use Toya and Dawn, but Toya thought she was famous, so I don't feel bad for them at all. Definitely not Toya. I don't feel bad. That's what you get, Toya. That's what you get. That's what you get for thinking that you had a real support system when they dogged your ass behind the scene. That's what you get. Calling everybody D-suckers and stuff like that. That's what Toya get. I don't feel bad for Toya at all. I don't feel bad for Dawn, but Dawn was used as a pawn. But she grown. She knew what she was getting. She knew what she was getting into. So do I feel bad for her? No. I don't feel bad for neither one of them. But Toya especially, I do not feel bad for Toya. Toya really thought she was famous. Toya really thought that, she clout chased off of the story too. She want to say everybody else tried to make money off the story, and so did she. And her useless ass husband. And let me tell you something. Now, if Toya come out about speak on something about Bree, please tell me in the comments because I haven't seen it yet. But have Toya said anything bad about the Bree and Jonelle? Because if she does, honey, I'm going to even triple down on her and OB's case because she can't talk. She cannot talk. OB called her bitches. OB called her names. OB talked about her kids. OB has threatened her kids. Huh? And she stayed with OB. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these women out here on the internet that want to poke fun, right? They ain't no different. Even Lupa. If Lupa is poking fun at Brianna's pain right now, why would she talk about what she's going through? She ain't never been married, right? But she got kids, even by the man that she called her fiance. When they gonna tie the knot? Huh? Did he put her in the trailer? Do we even live there with her? Like, come on, y'all. Make it make sense. We done all had piece of shit men, right? But sometimes you got to cut them piece of shit men off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Hold on. Somebody just sent me something. I don't know what that means. Okay, so somebody just sent me something, I guess Ebony said yesterday, but I ain't even gonna talk on it. It don't make no difference. Whatever. I'm not gonna talk on that because that's irrelevant, to be honest with you. You know, people interpret things however, you know, different ways or whatever. So I'm not even gonna talk on that. Somebody said, baby, this is too much. It is too much. Imagine that I divorced my wife and pressed charges on her just because they told me to. Exactly, Brina, because that's exactly what he did. No, Brina, let's tell it. I divorced my wife and I pressed charges because they said if I don't press charges, they're going to stop supporting me. Or I divorced my wife and pressed charges and I did it because they said if I don't press charges, they're going to stop dragging my wife. Oh, my God. That's the only reason why Robert went down there and pressed charges. Do y'all realize he did it months later, like 4 months after it happened? He did that because they actually said, if you don't press charges on her, we're not going to support you no more. We are not going to support you no more, right? But they secretly really don't support him. They support him out loud for the supporters. They share the same damn supporters. And they say and do whatever they need to do out on the platform for the supporters. But secretly in these recordings, baby, they are dragging the family. It ain't just Lupac, though, y'all. Lupac just, hey, you just got your voice on there, Lupac. But it ain't just you. A lot of them feel that way. They even told me themselves they know Robert full of shit. They don't believe him. They just feel that he was embarrassed by Brianna. And that's why they didn't like Brianna, because they felt like she embarrassed him. Now, if I was a dirty mofo, I would call names and say who actually said that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, right? But they know who they are. They didn't believe Robert, you know? They didn't. Now, let me take that back. They never said he was an abuser. They believed that they fought in that house, and they did. And they said that they think that Brianna, you know, she elaborated more than necessary. Like, she made it bigger than what it really was. But they believe that Robert and Brianna fought in that house. But you got some people that would never come out to the public and say that, and shame on you. Shame on y'all for in the background knowing that they fought, but come out here to the public and pretend like Robert was some saint and that he didn't put hands on Bree. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Like, literally shame on y'all. And it's a shame that you can't even say how you really, really feel. You know? Lupa still had 500 people in her chat. Toya needs to realize they do not support her. They don't like her. That's exactly what that means, A New Day. That's exactly what that means. The fact that Lupa had 500 people in her chat, Toya, Dawn, and Kevin needs to know. Y'all ain't it. Hell, Robert ain't it. Robert can't even get 300 people in his chat. They're not it. Wake up, somebody. These supporters, Lupa, these bloggers, right? Don't give a damn about y'all family, about the Truth family. They have garnered the support from Robert, right? And they holding on to it. They are faking the funk and pretending that they rock and support the family when they don't. I'm so glad I'm not fake. Now, if I came out here and say, y'all, I still support Brianna 1,000%, and I just want you to know I support her all because I want Brianna supporters to support me. Negative, right? Right? I told y'all I don't support Brianna. Now, I don't, let me just say it like this. Because when I say I don't support her, I don't watch her stuff. I don't share her stuff like I used to. I'm not that type of support. But as far as emotional support, I know Bri still listens to me. I know she does. I know for a fact that she still listens to me, right? So I support her maybe in some of the shit that I say. I didn't go against her, right? But I also believe that as a woman, I couldn't just dog her like that. Especially, I feel like, okay, you know how they say, oh, don't be the person when they down, especially someone that you actually genuinely loved. I loved Brianna. Not like them clowns say, oh, she want to munch on Brianna. No, I wanted to see a healed young woman, young mother that loved her children, right? I wanted to see a healed, whole person that has a good heart. Yes, she snaps. Yes, she got a mean girl streak in her, right? And I feel like she's picked it up along the way because I believe Brianna holds stuff in and don't let it out. Like when people do shit to her, she just hold on to it, and then she unleashes, okay? So I believe that, it's a word for it. I don't know what word it is, but there's a word for that, right? But even though she got like a mean streak in her and stuff like that, overall, Brianna is a good person, okay? I wouldn't say she's an evil, she's devil. No, she got a mean girl in her, right? But it comes from her not expressing herself when she needs to. She needs to learn how to do that. Get your anger out. Okay, somebody said it's called passive aggressive. Okay, get your anger out. Speak. Tell how you feel. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I feel, right? Somebody says, shit, we all do. Ain't none of us perfect. Exactly, right? But some of us hold stuff in so much that we tend to push people away because we strike hard when we strike. And that's how Brianna is. She strikes hard on people that genuinely love her and want the good in her, want to see the best in her. I do believe that Brianna has lost good support along the way because she lashes out to the ones that she loves the most or the ones that's there for her the most. She does. She lashes out on them, right? Instead of the people that she should lash out to, right? So anyway, all I'm saying is, me saying I don't support her, I don't watch her stuff, I don't share her stuff, I don't buy her products and stuff like that no more, right? But at the end of the day, she is a woman. And when people used to come over here and say, oh, why you not out in Brianna? Why you not out in Brianna? Why you just on Robert? Well, because I still feel, and I will always feel, Robert being 11 years older than Brianna and them being together since she was a little girl, really, 22, 23 years old, getting into the relationship with this man, right? I think she met him when she was 23 and they married when she was 24 or something like that. But marrying this man, and I remember, without saying too much, I remember she said something to me that was very, very important. She said, I thought I was supposed to be submissive, right? And I said, but do you know what submissive means, right? So we got on that topic and she was like, yeah, like, doing what they tell you to do and this, that. No. And I hate that whoever told her that didn't explain what being submissive means, okay? It doesn't mean to let someone control you. It doesn't. And this is what I told her. First of all, in order to submit to someone, you need to make sure they are submitting to the right person, first of all, right? And then submitting is not, oh, just do whatever somebody tell you to do. No, right? It is respecting, honoring, but you can respect and honor and not put up with the bullshit at the same time, if you know what I mean, right? You respect and you honor the person that you with, but you also do not allow that person to, I'm not going to say trick, but coerce you into doing bad or to think bad about yourself or degrade yourself and stuff like that. And that is what Robert did. And that's why I could never respect Robert, because she submitted to Robert until she didn't. You understand what I'm saying? And her take on it is, I thought I was supposed to submit. She thought submitting was do everything Robert told her to do. Listen to the things that Robert told her to do. Act the way Robert wanted her to act. Respond the way Robert wanted her to respond. I remember she told me things like, she didn't even want to go back and forth with people in the comments, and Robert would tell her, go back and forth with people in the comments that'll bring more views and more comments and more shit, more action to your page, right? It will make you bigger. She didn't even start off like that. She didn't even want social media. Do y'all really understand that? Brianna didn't even want social media like that. Brianna wanted to be in somebody's music video. She wanted to be a model and a backup whatever dancer in a movie, in videos. Content creation wasn't her thing. He put her into that life. He taught her those things, right? And said, go back and forth with the people in your comments. Snap on them. Do this, do that. So then when she do it, then when they break up, he's like, oh, she the one with the attitude, this, that, and the other. He set her up for failure. You don't submit to someone like that. You don't submit to someone like that. But she did not know any better. And that is why I blame Robert, because he was 11 years her senior. He was 11 years her senior. Now, if Robert was submitting to the right person, right? And then he was guiding and leading her, yes, I say, yes, submit to him, right? Honor, respect, and obey him, right? If he was submitting to the right person. Robert said that before now, right? That God wasn't nothing but a nigga in the clouds is what he said. His words, not mine, okay? I would never say nothing disrespectful like that. But Robert said these words, y'all praying to a nigga in the clouds, okay? He's the one referred to God as a nigga in the clouds, right? But now everybody want to pretend like Brianna was the hell raiser in a relationship. Well, where'd she get it from? From a man that says, go back and forth with them. It will bring traction to your page. Catch an attitude with them. It will bring traction to your page. Argue with them. Go off. Go ham on them. It will bring traction to your page. She thought she was doing the right thing by obeying her husband. She obeyed the wrong person. She stopped going to church. She stopped reading the Bible, doing things that she was taught to do because she thought she was supposed to submit to this man because she said, I do to him, okay? She submitted to the wrong person, to a man that didn't give a damn how she looked to the public. A man's supposed to protect you, right? A man's supposed to protect how you appear to the public. Robert didn't protect her, and neither did Janelle, okay? Robert didn't care that when the baby thing came out, that she got drugged on the internet. He didn't care about that. Even after he told her, release it, release it, release it. I remember she told me, we contacted our manager, and our manager said, don't do it. Don't release it. Don't release that information. And Robert said, release it. Release it. It'll help me in my music career. Release it. Robert wanted that to be released so people can put the spotlight on him that he was some type of artist or some shit, R&B rapper or whatever the case may be. And it still didn't help. What does that mean? What does that mean? It ain't for him. He 40, he 45, 48. How old is he now? 51, 50, whatever, right? 84. However old Robert is, it didn't help him, right? She did what her husband told her to do. We have to stop submitting to the wrong people. And submit don't mean do wrong, do bad. We have to also know when right is right and wrong is wrong, okay? We have to know that. When right is right and wrong is wrong. She thought doing what he told her to do was being submissive. Pop off in the comments, catch an attitude, do this, do that, fuss back with him, argue back with him. And that's what she did. That's what she did, okay? Now, and I will always blame him. I don't give a damn who cares. I don't care if they come over here and say, oh, moron, How can you blame him? He don't have nothing to do with her and Jonelle. Actually, he does, because she should have healed before getting into the relationship with Jonelle. But when you leave one toxic relationship and get into another toxic relationship, you're gonna take some toxic traits with you. And I believe that Jonelle, he saw all that bullshit that was happening on the internet, and he felt like, shit, I'm probably the best thing that she got right now. And let me tell y'all something else. When a man starts telling you to cut this person off and cut that person off and cut this person off and cut that person off, honey, that's a red flag in itself. Jonelle wanted Brianna to cut everybody off. That is a red flag, you guys. When a man come in your life and start telling you that this person is bad for you, that person is bad for you, that person is bad for you, and that person is bad for you, and that person is bad for you, honey, I'm here to tell you that is a flag. A big flag. Total big flag. They are trying to isolate you, okay? They want you to themselves. Why? So they can get in your head further, okay? The truth is the cause of Brianna's pain. He choked and beat that woman and threw her son against the wall. I believe that Brianna pain is trusting too much, trusting, and she wanted love. She was looking for love. I do believe that Brianna does have a lot of love to give, but I also believe that she don't see the evil or the wrong in people until it's too late. She don't. And that's what I think she needs to learn. She needs to see the good in them, right? The real good. She excused the behaviors of people. She did the same thing to Robert. She probably did the same thing to her baby, Deshaun, right? She want to see. She thinks that, okay, I know what it is. She want to fix people. I think she feels that she can fix people. Okay, that's what I honestly think, that she feels that she can fix people. But people need to be fixed themselves. They need to fix themselves. Now, this is her and Jonelle's breakup does not excuse that she had 2 pieces of shit men in her life, really 3, but the reason why I'm not calling Deshaun a piece of shit right now is because I spoke to Deshaun, and Deshaun has admitted his fault. Deshaun don't have to come out to the public and admit his faults to nobody, because they over that. They've healed from that, okay? So that's why you would never hear me dog Deshaun, okay? I actually admire Deshaun, okay? That's the 3 baby days. I admire him for actually supporting Brianna and admitting his wrong, okay? But I don't know if Jonelle would ever speak on this, because Jonelle's that type of person that I'm not going to say shit, right, to get myself in no back and forth, right? But Robert chose to get himself in the back and forth, and Robert is wrong. Robert was not the man that Brianna needed him to be, and neither is Jonelle. They actually kind of one and the same, you know what I mean? They're one and the same, but the reason why Jonelle is worse, now let me just be honest. The reason why Jonelle is worse, because Robert came into the relationship. Yeah, Brianna had a little money when they met, right? But Robert came into the relationship, and at least he tried to make her look good in the public, right? He tried to make people feel like he loved her and all that stuff in the public. Jonelle just didn't give a damn. Jonelle just didn't give a damn. Jonelle, in my opinion, didn't care what Brie looked like in the public. They really both didn't, but I think that Robert did a better job of trying to make it seem like they were this united front in the public, where Jonelle is just a damn, Jonelle, your day, honey, your day, honey, your day. Jonelle just really didn't care. That's why he embarrassed her the way he did. When they broke up that one time, and he turned that camera around and showed her driving up to his place. He did that to say, yeah, we may have broke up. Yeah, she may have said these things about me, but look where she at now. She coming running back to me. Look at her running back to me. That's what Jonelle wanted to tell the world. I'm going to get on Jonelle, but not today. Not today. Not today. We ain't going to do Jonelle right now. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. So who's older, Jonelle or Bree? Jonelle is older. I think he's like 33. And Brianna is 32. She said RH is 15 years older than Bree. No, he's 11 years older than Bree. RH had great influence on Bree's mind, reflecting her character during formative years of her young brain, maturing before the age of 25 and fully developed. He's reverse psychology. Yes, I will agree with you, but he's 11 years older than her. Yes, but yes, he did get in her head. He did get in her head. She thought dating Robert, she was dating a man, and she wasn't. Robert is not a man. Robert don't do man shit. Look what Robert doing. Robert literally said, Robert knows he can actually go get a job and make money, right? Even doing his social media stuff, he knows he can go get a job and make money. But instead of him going to get a job and make money, what is he doing? Robert has been begging on social media for about a whole month now, asking people for cash apps instead of taking his lazy ass out there and getting a job. Now, he lied to people and said he worked at Home Depot. I mean, not Home Depot, UPS. Why don't you really go get a job at UPS? Robert is begging, and I mean begging. He's begging people for cash apps. Period. That's what he's been doing. Go get a job, Robert. If you down that bad, go get an effing job. But you want to make a post and say, they ain't paying us what they used to pay. Okay, well, go get something to subsidize that. Go get some subsidized income. That's what people do. When they ain't making enough at one job, what do? They go get another job. Go get another job. Go subsidize your income. And then for him to say, oh, well, I was trying to go get a job at Lyft, and they got me fired from that. Lies. You was never working for Lyft. You a liar. But the reason why he don't want to go get another job because he thinks he's too good for that. He thinks he's better than that. He thinks he could just come online and beg people for cash apps and get $100, $200, $300 a day. Go get a job. And Jonelle better go get a job too, because now who he gonna have to carry him over into his next gig? Y'all, child. Anyway. She says, I thought he was lying at first, but he hadn't been going out like that. Even baby girl last 2 visits, they didn't go do activities like the trampoline park. Wait a minute, I thought he was lying at first, but he hadn't been going out like that. Even baby girl last 2 visits, they didn't go do activities. Yeah, they did, Nika. They did go do an activity. He took her to some type of zoo or something. They did do something. But Robert is financially hurting right now because his shit ain't doing the numbers. You know, he's not doing the numbers. He needs to support the other daughter he doesn't acknowledge at all. Oh, Desharia, he's not going to support Desharia because his fans told him not to. Okay. Amor, I said in the beginning because my training, the X and job was the same. Kevin, let me tell you something, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, listen. I hate to even say this. Kevin said on his own, now I don't think he said it on his platform. I don't know, who did Kevin say this to? He may have said it. I don't know where Kevin said it at, now that I think about it. But Kevin said that Jonelle and his brother was the same. Do y'all remember that? Raise your hand if you remember Kevin saying that Robert and Jonelle was the same. Raise your hand if you remember that. We can go from there. Raise your hand if you remember Kevin, the brother, saying that Jonelle and Robert was the same. Raise your hand. Okay, I see some hands being raised. Now, why would he say that? Why would Kevin say that Jonelle and Robert is the same? Huh? Why do you think? Because he knows his brother. He also knew what Brianna and Jonelle was going through. He knew it. How do I know? Well, because he said, hey, Brianna, Amore is going to out me, or Amore and Sweet Mike going to get together and out me and you on the platform. Let's get our heads together and bring Amore down, right? Kevin knew about all the stuff that she was going through with Jonelle already, right? But Kevin said that Robert, or that Jonelle was just like his brother, meaning Jonelle and Robert was the same. Now, I'm not going to sit and say they're exactly the same. I think they're a little different. I do, right? Because I don't know if Jonelle will come out and speak ill of Brianna. I don't think he will, because I think that he knows that he will get told to fuck up. I think he know, honey. I think he know he would get told up from the flow up. You hear me? But Robert did it thinking that he really had supporters, right? And he got towed up. But it also hurt his page. It hurt his image. Because real people start looking at him as weak. And who does that? Who comes out and talk about the mother of their kids like that, right? You might have a couple of thousand people that support that bullshit, but there's a whole lot of people that will not, right? As he see that, right? But I don't think they're the same as Jonelle is not bold enough to come out and speak ill of Brianna, but Robert is, okay? Robert was bold enough and stupid enough to come out and speak against not just one baby mama, but two, okay? You don't do that. You don't come out and speak against the woman that buried your kids. You just don't do that. You get stung, and Robert done felt the sting, okay? He's still feeling it, all right? Jonelle will try to ignore it and act like it's not happening. That is what Jonelle is going to do, okay? He's going to try to pretend that it didn't happen. Now, you can't tell somebody what to do, but I pray that Brianna does not go back to Jonelle, because I do not believe in my heart that Jonelle will change. He may change later in life, and let him change later in life for somebody else. He old cheating ass motherfucker is what he is, and that's one of the things that I don't like about him, right? But he also, his mouth is just, oh my gosh, that's true. You see Miss Denise left too. No, I don't know about any of that. She said, Bree, you are an amazing individual, and God will make you whole, baby. Yes, he will. She has to trust that, though. And that's the things that she needs to hear, Oliver. That is the things right there that she needs to hear. She is amazing, But, but I'm going to say this, Oliver, because I think you may have been one of them. Correct me if I'm wrong. But wasn't you one that said, I'm not going to speak against Ja until Bree come out and say something? Wasn't that you? I know a couple of y'all in here that I'm seeing now was mad as hell and said to me, you can't come out here and say this and say that unless you know, right? Anyway. Sipping tea with T says she should have left him alone. He used her for clout. She looked crazy going through this with both men. She picked the same man twice. She did pick. She said, yes, ma'am, I did say that. See, Oliver, I'm glad you admitted. But anyway, she should have left him alone. He did use her for clout. However, she did pick the same man twice. But I'm not going to say she's looking crazy. She's only looking crazy to people that don't like her. She's looking human is what she's looking, okay? She's looking human because it's not looking crazy. I don't think the only people that think that she's looking crazy is people that don't like her in the first place. Because she ain't the only one that this has happened to multiple times, okay? She's looking human. She chose the wrong man twice. You're absolutely correct. But she's looking human. A lot of people will hide this. A lot of people won't come out and say, I fucked up 2 times in a row. And that's what she was trying to prevent in the beginning. They're going to say, I'm in another public, relationship. They're going to think it's me. Fuck what these people think. You picked the wrong man. Again, you messed up. It's okay. You're human. F that. F that. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck what these people think. So she doesn't look crazy. In a way, I'm kind of glad she's coming out and saying, yes, I beat this man up. I lift him up, but he was not what I told y'all he was. Right? I don't blame her. I really don't. Now, I don't do the things that she did with Robert as far as show his genitals and this, that, and the other. I wouldn't do all of that. Definitely not. I wouldn't advocate for that right there because they gonna drag the dog shit out of her. But she did lift up a sorry ass man that used her. She did. And I just don't think that, I mean, coming out saying, yeah, I was used. I lied to y'all, making y'all think that this man was wonderful and great and awesome and amazing. And he wasn't. Okay, I did that because that's what I wanted him to be. And he wasn't, right? Yeah, come out and say that. But don't go down the rabbit hole of the name calling and all that other shit. You gonna know. I would not recommend that. I do not recommend that whatsoever. Let us do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You heard me. Let us do it. No, I do not think that she should go after him in that aspect. You know, just cry it out, cry to God. He gonna be right there for her. You know what I mean? You know? So anyway, but she said she's learning. That's why she came out sooner rather than 6 years later. Yeah, you know, you're right about that, Oliver. You are absolutely right about that. She did this before the job and went back. She's going back because she's pregnant by him and she don't like to be by herself. Well, I don't agree with you on that one, Sharonda. I do believe that she's not going to go back to him this time. And the reason why I say that is because, let me just say it like this. She had out him a little bit before. She would out him just a little bit, right? Put a little bit out there, then she'll delete it and say something else. But I believe this time she's for real because she said too much, right? So I don't believe that she's going to go back to him. I don't. And I'm going to say this. She been knew what type of man she had. So for her to go back to him right now, I just don't think she will. I believe that this is it. I believe she has gotten sick and tired of being sick and tired and covering for him. She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. This is it. Her and Jonell is done. So, you know, her supporters will be helping take care of, and she's not, y'all know Brianna's not the type of person that's going to beg and ask for nothing. But her supporters, and I do highly recommend, they will rally behind her and help her by supporting her, sharing, and doing that type of stuff. She ain't going to have nothing to worry about. I think that she actually will become more successful without Jonell. Being a single mom raising four is going to be hard, but she's going to show people how to do it. But I don't believe that she will go back to him. I do not. I believe that she is finally choosing herself. Hashtag Brianna choose yourself. Not even choose yourself, or hashtag Brianna is choosing herself. She's choosing herself now. She's choosing herself now. It's done for Jonell. Jonell can come back and fucking beg, cry, and all that shit. It's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for him, okay? I do not believe she will go back to him. She needs to put Jock on child support. She needs to put both of them on child support. And even though Robert's on child support, Robert has been missing payments and making excuses. She needs to get off her ass and go down to the child support office, enforcement office, and have them to deal with the many excuses that he has. The reason why he can't pay her the full amount, why he just want to throw $200 and $300 here and there. So that's what she needs to do. Go to child support enforcement. It is absolutely free, and put Robert ass on child support enforcement, because what they do is he will have to pay them, and then you get your money from them. I think they keep like a small percentage of it. It ain't much, but that is what she needs to do. And stop letting Robert come out here and lie to people. If he can't pay child support, go get another fucking job. Period. She said, where's your mom in all of this? You know, I don't know. I'm not going to drag Janelle's mother or anything like that. But what I will say is that he disrespects his mom. So if a man that disrespects his mom, what do you think he's gonna do to you? We've been told that how many times? How many times have we been told when a man disrespects his mother, then what will he do to you? I don't see how Miss Season, also known as Sage in the City, could even be around Bree's child like that as a woman, knowing she was tearing her mother down with that disgusting stuff. She is a disgrace to women. She is a disgrace to women. And I actually had people in my comments trying to take up for her. Man, please get the F out of here. That lady was behind Sage in the City, basically told Robert to sign over his rights. She's a woman who has done what many of us have done. She tried to keep a man who didn't want to be kept. May God keep her covered in strength and peace. Exactly. I wouldn't even say that he didn't want to be kept, because Janelle was one of the ones that when Bree did make up her mind and say, okay, I'm done with him, what he would do, he would beg, call, and do all that other shit. So he didn't want to be kept. He wanted to be kept on his own terms. But he chased her too. I don't want to sit here and say, he didn't act like he didn't want to be. I'm not gonna say Janelle act like he didn't want to be with her. He pretended that he did want to be with her, but at the same time, he basically kept showing his ass for her to kiss, giving her his ass to kiss. There were red flags, and I just think that she got it now. Never too late to walk away, but she got it now. And she's still young, She's still young. This ain't the end of it for Bree. What did she say? Christina Mills said, you still don't stand a chance, because the first time she want you to mind your motherfucking business, your feelings gonna be hurt just like the last time. What are you even talking about, Christina? What are you talking about? You coming over here being negative? What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? You probably, listen, girl, bye. I ain't even gonna entertain her. I would say something about this girl, but I ain't even gonna say that. You have to learn not to ignore the red flags and to spot the patterns of behavior and the cycle of abuse. Absolutely. That part, okay? You have to get to know the red flags. You got to know them. And you got to know when a man does things and cry. We've seen enough Lifetime movies to know that when a man does something to you and cries and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I would never do that again. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I would never do it again. And then he does it again and again and again and come back with the same, oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done this. Oh, I love you so much. Girl. How many of them you gonna take? How many of them you gonna take? Jeez, Somebody said Christina is on the short bus. Y'all know, look, I ain't even gotta say that. You hear me? Somebody said that's one of Lupac's supporters. Yeah, go over there and find out why Lupac up been talking about everybody, their mama, their daddy. They sister, they brother, they child. Girl, go on over there and throw Lupac a fishing, because Lupac is over. Listen, not only that, let me tell y'all something. The whole story is over with Brianna and Robert, okay? It's over. The queen support for Robert has fallen. Lupac has fallen. Lupac may have had 500 supporters in her chat today, but trust and believe, Lupac with the LaTruth story is over. It's totally over, okay? It's over. The whole story. People are sick of hearing about any damn way, right? And her going in on Ja and Brianna's relationship, that's going to further tell you that she never, ever supported Robert. Because Robert ain't got nothing to do with this except for, he handed over, he left a toxic woman out there in the world to go and be in another toxic ass relationship. Because see, Lupac's trying to paint this narrative like, oh, this is Brianna's karma because she lied on Robert. Robert is everything that Brianna said he is. Even down to the, anyway, I ain't gonna say that, but Robert is everything that Brianna said he is. She said, well, Amora, you did say Bri and Ja is going to blow up and get numbers, but I think you meant off the babies, not this. Yeah, you know, and let me tell you something, and I'm not going to out the person that said this because I wouldn't do that. But I was just told last week, I think it was, that they were in counseling. They was doing good because I asked. I said, well, how are they doing? And somebody said, oh, they in counseling. They doing good. And I was like, oh, okay. That's all I said is, oh, okay. I said, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right? But that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Alicia said, Ja, I am very upset you treated Bree like that. God will deal with you trying to trip a pregnant woman. Exactly. He played too fucking much, man. Somebody, more. It seems like they were better as besties in the beginning when they were just saying they were friends and besties, in my opinion. No, it wasn't good then either. All right. Bree is going through some of the same mistakes we have all made. Yep. I don't see anything funny. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that, Michelle Coleman. Thank you for saying that. She said Lupa had 430 people on her live, but only 15 people chatting. Oh, wow. He got the nerve to block all comments on his page. I bet they lighten his ass up. Who? Jonelle? Oh, he gonna block all comments. Let me go to his page right quick. I'll stop following that joker. I just, y'all. Let me see. Jonelle. Wait a minute. Oh, I put John there. Jonelle, let me see. Did he block the comments? Let me see. If he did, he's an old coward. Hold on. Let me go to his page. Wait a minute, hold on. I went too far. I don't see where his comments is blocked. He blocked you exclusive. Did Jonelle block you or Robert block you? Oh, she said she's talking about RH and season. Oh. She said, click on it. Click on what I did, but I just went to it. Which post? Oh, I do see it. Jonelle limited who can comment on this post. Yeah, he did block it. Oh, he blocked all his shit. Ah! Oh my God, you coward. Jonelle has blocked all comments. Let me show y'all. Oh, he is a coward. He is a coward. Oh my God. Let me get the private first class out of here right quick. You out of here, private. Go somewhere else, private. All right. All right. Let's go to it. Jonelle, you see right here on every last one of his posts, it says right here, Jonelle X Young limited who can comment on this post. Y'all see that? Jonelle X Young limited who can comment. OMG. Oh, y'all say everybody saying he blocked y'all? He blocking all of Bree supporters? Wow. Wow, Jonelle, you going out like that? Wait a minute, what did you say, Kim? You said Bree not going to do that anymore to put him on child support. She lazy. She don't want to hurt folks. Bree not fixing to put him on child support. Not Jonelle either. She barely do it to them both. Do it to them both. I don't know exactly what you mean, Kimberly. She said Bree done deleted the post and the stories. Lord Jesus. He turned his comments off. Yeah, he turned his comments off. I'm not blocked. Just can't comment. Never follow him anyway. I've been stopped following him. But anyway, she said, I stopped following him. And when you stop following, I stopped following him when you stopped following him more. She said, yeah, they thought that she wasn't going to put Robert on child support. He's on child support. We're not talking about Sierra. We're talking about Brianna. Yeah, Brianna, I do believe that she will, but she need to put him on Not just child support, but the other one, child support enforcement. Somebody said, I could still see the comments on the videos of the babies, but not on the first couple of videos. Oh, let me see. Did he not block that one? Let me see the baby. Girl, you right. Oh my God. So you know what he doing? That's still making money. Let's look at it. Let's look at the views. Johnny, you a piece of shit, y'all. Look, because it's 270 views, 70,000 views. He's a piece of shit. You see this? It's 270,000 views, so he left that one up. Let's see the one that he did block. How many views is that? Oh no, Bree's in this one too. All the ones with Bree he left open. He didn't leave this one open. Is this a video? So this is a video of him. Let's see how many views. That's only 54,000 views. He closed that one off. So he leaving the ones with Bree open, the ones that he can get paid on. Let's look, you guys. Let's investigate this together. Hold on. He is a piece of shit. So that means he's still getting paid on it. So that one is 270,000. He left it open. Let's look at this one. Oh, this is a reel. Let me see, did he leave it open? Yeah, this is left open. Now I can't, oh yeah, it said 1,000 comments, 2K likes, but it doesn't say the views. I don't see the views on this reel. So he may still be getting paid on that. This is a video he's still getting paid on. Let me see how many views this video got. 123,000. So it looks like he might be I don't know, I could be wrong. Somebody said y'all better pay attention. It looked like he only blocked the church videos. It looked like he blocked, I don't know. Let me look again. Somebody said, y'all, Christina said, y'all are so dumb because she got full control of that second Facebook account she created for him. She's in control of what's on that page, period, point blank. That's not true. You don't know what you're talking about. And if you say one more disrespectful thing, Christina, you're going to get the heck up out of here, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. That's not true. She don't have control on his page. Do you think that she would have control over his page and it still be up? Come on, be honest. Do you really think that, Christina? She would have been deactivated that shit for real, if she had control over it, you know? She said, Sharonda said, y'all better pay attention. Post and story of what he did bad has been deleted. Stay woke. I call this whole saga how it played out before it played out. I don't know, Sharonda. I don't think so, girl. I don't think so. I don't think so. She said Bree deleted some things, but not all. Hold on. Let me go into my other account right quick, y'all. Let me just go on. Y'all know I got this. It's actually, and it ain't no fake account. It's just one that's not blocked. Hold on. I have to use my business account, child. Hold on. Let me see. She didn't delete everything. She deleted the part about him personally, the things that she said about him, but she still got stuff up there. I still believe it's done. I'm gonna ride with that one now. If I'm wrong, of course, y'all know I'm gonna come back and say it. But I believe it's done. I believe it's done. She still need to support you guys. And I mean, and the thing about it, if she go back to him or whatever, then hey, it is what it is. She never posted them on the Miss Brianna page. They are in her stories. It's still there. It's always the older women coming for her with their old washed up asses. Nelly Nell, tell them, girl. Tell them. I'm glad she deleted those posts. She said a lot, too much for them haters to mock her. Oh, but it's too late, Alicia. They're going to mock her. They're going to mock her. Once it hit the internet, that's it. It's there forever. Even if she deleted, somebody else got it. It's still all about Bree. Robert, though, he was about to get clout with Dirty Salt. And just like that, Bree turned it to get coins. Get your coins, Brianna. Now, I don't think that's why she did that. It's real petty. That's not why she did that. You know, I don't think so. Maybe she deleted them because her close friends asked her to. Y'all be Aggie. She said, y'all be Aggie hell to try to act like y'all act. Damn, support her or don't. Bree said his Facebook is monetized, so he only posts there about the twins to get paid. He doesn't post anything about the twins on his Instagram. Not only, listen, I peeped that long time ago. Not only do he not post about the twins on his Instagram, if you go to his Instagram right now, he don't post anything about Brianna on his Instagram. Nothing about Brianna, because that's where he go to Instagram to do his dirty work, okay? That's where he go in and... Oh my God, if she goes back to him, that's her business. We still stand with her. That don't mean we have to tolerate him. Exactly, and that's what I tried to point out a long time ago. You can support Brianna without supporting that bullshit ass relationship. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what we was doing in the beginning. We were supporting him because of her. But that's when I was like, I can't be fake no more like that. And that's why I will post every now and then. Our support is for Brianna. It's for Brianna, not for Janelle. I would say that, and you got some of y'all. Did they need to take their lonely behind someplace and find a man to cuddle up with? That's right. They don't want them. Exclusive. She still has some on her story. Just be there for her and shut up. Jesus. Because he cheats on Instagram and does cheating ass. Remember, her brother was here, and what she said, yep, she said that he stepped for her. Janelle was just full of shit. He used her, period. That's what he did. He used her. Them folks over there killed me talking about she's having a breakdown because Sage season was with most people. No, it ain't nothing. Absolutely nothing about no Sage season. And that wasn't the first time Sage season was with Mosky. She didn't met Mosky before. I mean, hell, she did Mosky hair the last time. Like, are they kidding me? Hold on. What did she say? Hold on. Somebody just sent me something. Hold on, y'all. Oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, y'all. Huh. Y'all. Why y'all just send me that? Let me take a screenshot of this. Okay. So guess what? Janelle is talking, y'all. Janelle is talking. So somebody wrote, fellas, beware of women like Brianna Ballard. Miss Brianna is the most dangerous woman of all. She took down an army of men due to her toxic behaviors. She wants your baby, not your love. Once you give her a human doll baby, she will gut you alive and feed you to her killer sharks of angry old lady gang of washed up, can't get a man followers. If you see her, run the other way. The last one was just trapped with twins, so she doubled at it. He just liked that post, y'all. Jonell X Young just liked that post. Jonell just liked that post. Y'all hear me? This was less than 3 hours ago, honey. Yeah, child. Woo, child. Woo, child. Woo, child. Y'all, Jonell. Somebody said, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, Jonell did that. He said that. Oh, somebody said it's him. Oh, hold on. Not from a fake page. Oh, it's her? I am laughing. I gotta show y'all what somebody just sent me. Y'all are fools. Y'all fools. I cannot with y'all. So anyway, Jonell is talking, y'all. He's talking. But again, I'm not about to be on Jonell right now. Look, somebody sent me this though. I think y'all would laugh at this. Y'all want to see something? Are we ready to laugh? Tell me y'all ready to laugh. Somebody said that's Robert. Oh, is it Robert? Oh wow. Anyway, we don't know that for sure. But are y'all ready to laugh? Let's turn the channel right quick. We done with Jonell. We're not gonna give Jonell no other clout. I'm not. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Listen, but Jonell did like that comment. Let me just say that. So Jonell is in agreement. She said, read it again. Oh Lord, read it again. It says, hold on. It says, hold on. Then I'm gonna show you something. It said, fellas, beware of women like Brianna Battle, Miss Brianna. She is the most dangerous woman of all. She took down an army of men due to her toxic behavior. She wants your babies, not your love. Once you give her a human doll baby, she will gut you alive and feed you to her killer sharks of angry old lady gang. Yeah, that's Robert. Hold on. Let me see something right quick. I can tell you if it's him or not. Hold on. Let me go back to the page. That's Robert. Hold on. No, I don't know if this is Robert. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if this is Robert, but it just says some of the same things that Robert normally say, but I don't know if it's actually Robert. But it's talking about Brianna the entire time. So it's yeah. It might be. Some of the things, whoever it is very, very personal. Is very, very, very personal. Hold on, let me read this right here. Oh yeah, somebody just confirmed that it is Robert. Because hold on, let me see this. It's either Robert or someone that supports Robert, but whoever it is, they shared a picture of Robert washing his Jeep April the 20th, okay? And so anyway, somebody said it's 7 o'clock or more. Okay, I need to get off and get on it. But y'all, before we go, I got to show y'all this. Hold on, let me get back to it. I got to show y'all this. Let's leave on this, and then we will talk about this another time, okay? Look at this, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Look, y'all. Look how Momo is looking at Caesar. Look at Momo's face. How she looking at she's like, girl, who you? Look, hey, Momo like, look, Momo like, what she say? She said, look, y'all, look how she looking at her like, what? She like, girl, what you talking about? Your breath smell like my daddy, bro. She like, what, girl? What? This Momo face for me. Look at Momo face. Let's do it up close. Look at Momo face. Somebody should make this a meme. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, this is too funny. She said, Momo, I can see your track. Oh, Momo saying I can see your track. Oh my God. She said, why are some of these women in the chat so quarrelsome? Who's fighting in the chat? Who is fighting in the chat? Who's quarreling in the chat? Who's that? Momo looking at the same wig with parts wondering why she's gonna take that shit off her head. Oh Lord. I don't like you, girl, is what she's saying. No, she said, ain't you the one that was going against my mama? Ain't you the same one that had the nerve to pick me up? Huh? Ain't you her? Somebody said, how do you like Bree, but how do you don't like Bree, but want to be around her daughter? She can have several seats. Exactly. How can you drag Bree the way you did and want to be around her daughter? She's another, Sage in the City is another Crystal to me. Crystal, y'all know Crystal? The one that hated on Cora? Sage in the City is another Crystal. Valencia, let's call her by her name. Valencia is another Crystal. She dogged the girl out on social media in public, rallied a whole bunch of content creators to use them to go in on Brianna and put it on her page. But yet she want to be holding her daughter and saying, oh, you so cute, and oh, you so precious. Oh my God, y'all. And it is just so funny because nobody would tolerate that, okay? Nobody would tolerate that. So yeah, now Robert done created fake pages going in on Brianna against Jonelle, but Jonelle liking it is what got me. But all right, y'all, I am about to get off of this live. I wasn't even supposed to be on here this long, but it is what it is. Let me read a couple more comments. She said, I talked about my mom again, and she said, I talk about my mom again and watch. You misspelled all them words, exclusive. She said, didn't Sage say she didn't have time for no more kids? Correct me if I'm wrong. No, Tamara, she said exactly that. She said exactly that. She said exactly that she was done raising kids, that she didn't want no little kids around. Y'all funny in the comments. She said, you coming right back or more? Yes, I'm coming right back. Bree needs to keep her. You can't do that, Kimberly. You can't do that. It's wishful thinking, but you can't do that. Y'all so funny. Now, I heard that too, LaTanya. LaTanya said, I heard Brianna is not the first woman this season has harassed for a man. Yes, I heard that too. I absolutely heard that too. She said, are you talking about Cora tonight? Yes, I am. I'm going to talk about Cora and some other things. All right, let me hop off here, y'all. I love y'all. Let me talk to y'all a little later. Thank you guys for the memberships. Deidre. And I am going to do a members only live on Wednesday. I changed it to Wednesday. It's just going to be for my level 2s. And let me just explain. I have to give them something, okay? Not that I don't appreciate my level 1s. I do. But my level 2s and 3, it's going to be level 2s and up, okay? I have to give them some, you know, I need to talk to them, okay, y'all? I need to talk to my level 2s, okay? Show them my appreciation. I appreciate everybody. Don't get me wrong. I do. But this will be a level 2 and up, okay? Now, I'm not saying that the level 1s will never see it. I may let you guys see it, but the level 2s will definitely be able to see it first, okay? So thank you, Kim, for the membership. Deidre Brown, Lisa, Lynn, Alicia. Thank you guys for the membership. And then I see, she said, I love it here more. You are the bomb. Thank you so much, Lynn. Candy Girl, she said, Bushwatchers, hit the damn like button, which I know yes. Yes, please hit that thumbs up for me, please. Felicia, thank you, Candy Girl. Thank you, Felicia. She's a child in Spanish built up hoe, stood on what she said about Toya and Retta on that live this morning, but took back what she said about Don. Oh, wow. She took back what she said about Don. So basically she's saying she don't like Retta and don't like Toya, but she okay with Don. Is that what she's saying? Oh, wow. That's crazy work. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Robbie. Amor, I love you, girl. Love you back. Lynn, she said, gonna spit your shit anyway. Oh, I didn't forget you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Robbie. She said, woo, I'm glad I'm on this side because the reads. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Carmeletta. And thank you, Lady V. I appreciate you guys. Listen, I'm going to hop off here. And I need to actually pull up the paperwork because the last I checked, there was no paperwork. So let me pull it up, okay? All right, and then we'll come back and talk about Cora. Okay, so listen, Cora up next. I'm going to sign off of this live and come back and we will talk about Cora, okay? Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.